Hey guys, welcome back to Working It with Miss Webb. As you can see by today's picture, we're going to be focusing on greater than, less than, and equal to. Alright, so today we're going to focus on comparing two-digit numbers. Okay? If you remember from my previous video, we were learning all about two-digit numbers. We were building them using tens and ones, and we were solving them in addition and subtraction equations. 10 more, 10 less. Okay? We were taking away multiples of 10. So today we're going to back it up a little bit and we're going to learn how to compare two-digit numbers. So just as a quick review, I'm going to just give you guys a random two-digit number, okay? So let's do the number 27. Let's use the number 27, okay? So in the number 27, I have two numbers, okay? This is a two-digit number because I have two numbers, 2 and 7. The 2 is in the tens place and the 7 is in the ones place. All right, so let's build the number 27 using quick tens and quick ones. All right, so 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. All right, so I know that the number 27 has 2 tens and 7 ones in it. All right, so remember this chart and save it for later, okay? So I love to use this cute little alligator model whenever I'm teaching my friends greater than, less than, because it always teaches them the rule. The alligator always eats the larger number. So whenever your students are reading a number sentence or whenever they're comparing two numbers together, always teach them that the alligator will always eat the bigger number. I like to say it as this: if your parents were going to give you money and in one hand your mom had $1, and the other hand your mom had $5, which hand would you rather choose, right? The one with the $5 in it, because you want more money. Or what if you were super hungry and there were 10 cupcakes on this table but only 2 cupcakes on that table? Which table would you eat from? The one with the most cupcakes. So the alligator is extremely hungry. He wants to eat, so he's always going to eat the bigger number, okay? So the bigger number keeps him full longer. But it's always important to remind our students that they have to always read from left to right, okay? So I'm going to leave this in the corner. So whenever we are comparing two numbers, I love to use this chart. And I will say this, these are super easy to make. I like to type mine up and print them off and put them in the sleeve protectors because it's so much easier for me to just like wipe and go. But you guys can just do this on a sheet of paper. It's so easy. Or if you have a whiteboard at home, that also works. So here it is, guys. So your first number goes here, your second number goes there, right? And then this box is where you're going to either put greater than, less than, or equal to. So I'm going to just come up with two random numbers. I'm going to, let's see, what number should I use? I'm going to use the numbers 39 and 26. All right, so I love to teach my students to always remember, just like you're reading a book, you read from left to right. So you are comparing the number 39 to the number 26. Does that make sense? So you're reading from left to right. So you are always going to compare the first number to the second number. All right? So they want to know, is the number 39 greater than, less than, or equal to the number 26? I'll say that one more time. This is asking us, is the number 39 greater than, less than, or equal to the number 26? All right, so here's a quick way I like to teach my friends. I call my students my friends because they're my buddies. So I like to teach my students to always build your numbers using quick tens and quick ones underneath the number. That way you can visually see. Now some friends are going to tell you, oh yeah, there's a 3 place in the tens. There's a number 3 in the tens place. So I already know 3 is greater than 2. Great. Some friends have to show the work. So if you have a friend at home that cannot just visually see that the 3 is greater than the 2, then no problem. I'm going to teach you guys what you guys can help your friends with at home or your students. All right, so 39, let's build it. We need 3 tens and 9 ones. So 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I usually like to set mine up in 5s, but I ran out of space because I write big. No biggie. All right, now let's build the number 26. We need 2 tens and 6 ones. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now just looking at this, I can already tell that I have more tens in the number 39 than I do in the number 26. So I already know that the alligator is going to eat the bigger number. So whenever you are eating the bigger number, whenever you're writing the greater than sign, your mouth is going to be open this way, okay? So the alligator's mouth is always open towards the left whenever it is the greater than sign. I think it is very, very, very important to teach your students the difference between greater than and less than, okay? Don't just say, oh yeah, that number is bigger than that. Show me. You have to be able to show it to me and tell me why, okay? So let's just review it really quickly. The number 39 is greater than the number 26. All right, so a quick way to always look and just see from the jump, if you have a 2-digit number and you're comparing two-digit numbers, always check the tens place first. All right, so I'm reading from left to right. I am comparing the number 39 to the number 26. So I know that there are 3 tens in the number 39 and there are only 2 tens in the number 26. So I know that the number 39 is greater than the number 26. Does that make sense? All right, pretty easy, right? So I'm going to try a number that usually tricks up my friends. Not just a number, but I'm going to do a pattern that normally tricks up my friends. All right? So whenever you have the same numbers but in different place values, it always tricks up friends. So let me show you guys what I mean. So let's do 61 and 16. So they'll automatically think that this is equal to, because they see 6 1. They're not even paying attention to the place value. So these are great ways to see if your child can tell the difference between the tens place and the ones place. All right. So the first trick you can always teach your friends or your students or your child is to always look at the tens place. So I am comparing the number 61 to the number 16. Okay. So there's a 6 in the tens place in this number, and there's a 1 in the tens place in this number. So we know by reading this number sentence that 61 is what? Greater than 16. But let's solve it using tens and ones so that your child can see that 61 and 16 may have the same numbers, but they're in different orders because they're different numbers. Okay, so let's build the number 61. We need 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 1. 1 10 and 6 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Super cool, right? So this is a great way to show them that 61 is bigger because it has more tens in it. So let's go ahead and finish that off. And the alligator is going to eat the bigger number. All right, let's do a less than problem. I love switching these up. All right, so let's try the number, 32 and 79. All right, so we'll always read from left to right, okay? So we want to know, is the number 32 greater than, less than, or equal to the number 79, okay? So we want to know, is the number 32 greater than, less than, or equal to the number 79? All right, so let's look at the tens place. The 3 is smaller than the 7. So just by looking at it, we already know that 32 is less than 79, right? Let's solve it using tens and ones, quick tens and ones. So we need 3 tens, 1, 2, 3, and we need 2 ones. All right, so 32, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. The number 79, we need 7 tens and 9 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we have the number 32 and the number 79. So now, guys, this is a good way to show your friends and your students the alligator is always going to eat the bigger number, right? So we know the alligator is going to eat the number 79 because he much rather have 79 pieces of pie than 32 pieces of pie, right? So we know he's going to eat that, but it's so important for your kids to realize that this is the less than sign, right? So that's the less than sign, okay? The less than sign. Remind your students that the less than sign is kind of close to writing the letter L. Okay, so look, capital L is very close to the less than sign. I love teaching them that, okay? So let's read this number sentence, okay? So 32 is less than the number 79. All right, see? Less than. All right, guys, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. I'm going to do a short one this time, okay? So let's do, or compare rather, should I say, the number 17 to the number 17. All right, so some of you guys are already probably jumping up and down, telling me the answer, okay? But let's understand why the answer is the answer, okay? So 17 and 17, there's a 1 in the ones place. There's a 1 in the tens place. There's a 7 in the ones place. Let's look at the second number. There's a 1 in the tens place, and there's a 7 in the ones place. So I already know by looking at this number sentence that the number 17 is equal to the number 17 because the 1 is in the tens place on both equations, on both numbers, and the 7 is in the same place in the ones. Okay, so let's just build it for good practice. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One more time. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right? So, I know that 17 is equal to 17. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. This video was a little long, but it's okay. So, today we practiced comparing 2-digit numbers, okay? So, greater than, less than, and equal to. I'll see you guys in a couple of days.